Hello, brave, beautiful, beloved soul friends. Welcome to another Conversations with Kristin, that glorious time of your day where you explore human consciousness from the inside out. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for being you. So today we're going to explore a very beautiful topic. Let inner peace be your ecstasy. Let joy be gentle. So when we're feeling excitement and ecstasy, that can be a thrilling experience, but a lot of times it actually involves nervous system dysregulation. When we're excited, our body does not always understand the difference between excitement and stress. And so excitement can actually take a toll on our body if we're in that excited state all the time. But joy can happen and bring a very similar emotional satisfaction as excitement, but with complete peace inside of the body. Let inner peace be your ecstasy. Let joy be gentle. And so there's this really magical thing. It's called pure presence. Pure presence means the mind and body are completely connected. They're completely connected. They're able to naturally communicate. They're both experiencing the present moment. Pure presence involves a space where the mind experiences zero automated thought forms, which means that all subconscious parts are present instead of being subjective to subconscious realm projections. As neurobiological data from past experiences becomes activated and engaged, and it distorts the present moment. And it's all intended to help us survive, but we're not here to just survive anymore. Our species has evolved. We're not fearing the tigers and the lions coming after us anymore. We're past that point. We're evolving to a space of thrival, and so we're allowed to let go of some of these survival instincts that keep us stuck in that stress state. And so a space of pure presence is when the mind and the body are completely connected and there are zero automated thought forms, and there's complete internal regulation. Brain waves are regulated, nervous systems are regulated, cranial nerves are functioning as optimally as they are able to. Hormones and neurotransmitters are regulated. This natural space of regulation allows for unconscious parts to be present. And so we've got 3 layers to our consciousness, 3 layers of our neurobiology as well. 3 layers of our consciousness, though, are our conscious awareness, our subconscious parts, and our unconscious states. Our conscious awareness is in pure presence when there's ability, instinctive, easily accessible ability for objective observation, intentional response, mindful presence, and conscious choice. When those 4 abilities are accessible, the conscious awareness is present. Subconscious parts are present when there are zero automated thought forms, meaning that subconscious parts are in the here and the now instead of experiencing projections from past data stored in our neurobiology within our subconscious realms. So when those 4 abilities are accessible through the conscious awareness, when there are zero automated thought forms, and then when there's complete internal regulation, when our brain waves are regulated, our nervous system's regulated, hormones and neurotransmitters regulated, cranial nerves functioning, left and right brain hemispheres experiencing balance, forebrain and hindbrain are regulated in their engagement, they're connecting, they're naturally balancing each other out and communicating internally, then our unconscious parts are able to be present. And something really magical happens when our consciousness has an ability for pure presence. Our identity becomes completely distinct from experience, and we have complete power within both aspects. Complete authority over who we are and how we experience life. Complete authority within identity and experience become possible from a place of pure presence. And so there might be times of excitement. Maybe there's something, in the outside world kind of stimulating a sensation of excitement. You're like, oh, this is awesome, this is awesome. Inner peace, creating ecstasy, makes that experience look like nothing. It doesn't even look desirable. It's like inner peace as ecstasy is the most profound experience of a lifetime. You get to know who you truly are. Can you imagine who you would be if you were just pure presence with no stories, no automated thoughts being generated? No urges, no impulses, no sensations, no cravings, no automated ideas, no automated feelings, no automated conclusions or beliefs or interpretations of life experience. Can you imagine the profound liberation that would expand with that experience? Let inner peace be your ecstasy. Let joy be gentle. Presence is always your power. Presence is always your power. Presence allows you to make progress no matter what's happening. In contrast, if you try to prioritize making progress, you reduce presence and actually reduce the progress that you can make. But when you put presence first and then take one step at a time, more progress is actually made. Let inner peace be your ecstasy. Let joy be gentle. Let love lead you home. Home is your consciousness existing in pure presence. Home is your consciousness existing in pure presence. You are not your thoughts or feelings. You are not the backstory of your life. None of those things have anything to do with who you are. They're just parts of the experience. Who you are is pure consciousness. Who you are is the divine cosmos experiencing itself. Who you are is the divine cosmos experiencing itself. Your consciousness is pure divinity. Your consciousness is the cosmos in human experience. You are not your experience. That's not who you are. And all of the automated sensations are parts of the experience. But when you can learn to disidentify from the experience and ground yourself in the truth of who you are, your entire being becomes liberated into a greater fullness, allowing for life experience to transform from the inside out. You are already perfect because you are consciousness, and consciousness is perfect. You are already worthy because consciousness is worthy, and you are consciousness. Your neurobiology is a modality for life experience. You are not the experience. You are consciousness within experience. You are consciousness within experience. The experience is not who you are. Which means your identity, worth, and potential have absolutely nothing to do with where you've been, or where you are, or what you're experiencing, or what your mind feels like, or what your body feels like, or what thoughts are being produced. And when you can come to a place of knowing that you are consciousness, inner peace will be your ecstasy. Joy will feel so deliciously gentle. There is more to you than what you know. But you cannot discover that until you disidentify from the experience by observing it as something separate from who you are. As long as you are agreeing with the sensations, you will have no power within them. As long as you are agreeing with the automated reactions, you will have no capacity for conscious response. The brain becomes rewired when conscious redirection of response is chosen. Grounding in the consciousness you are creates space, open doors for opportunities for you to rewire your neurobiology from the inside out with a deliberate grace. You are more than what you think you are, soul friends. You are consciousness, and consciousness is perfect, worthy, and divine. Consciousness is majestic and infinite and magical. And your brain and your body are filled with miracles as well. But they do not define you, you see. They are tools. The body is a resource, a vehicle to move through life. But who you are is the consciousness inside. And when you can ground in the consciousness you are, you have power to move through life experience with conscious choice, mindful presence, intentional responses. You can be deliberate with how you rewire your brain so that you can choose the way you naturally experience life a year from now. That is the power that you have within your consciousness. You always have power. Power is always at your fingertips. It is always waiting to be harnessed by you. It is always waiting to be embodied by you. You are more than what you think you are, soul friends. And you are worthy of a great, beautiful, expansive life. Your consciousness is worthy. Completely worthy. And completely capable. You have complete capacity to choose how you move forward. Maybe you didn't choose what was happening yesterday or a year ago or during early childhood. That's fine. Let that go. It's not who you are. You are more than you can possibly comprehend because you are consciousness. You are consciousness. And consciousness is the most indescribable magic of the universe. You are a way for the universe to experience, explore, express, enjoy, evolve, and expand itself in love. That is a greater truth of your being than any particulars of your life experience. You are love, light, and miracles. You are pure consciousness. And every part of you is craving to know that. Every part of you is craving for the chance to be more than the experience. Every part of you is craving to have power within the experience. Every part of you is craving to understand the truth of your identity, the infinite expanse of your worth, the limitless potentials of all that you can be. Your consciousness is craving to be unleashed, craving to be liberated. So when you can take the position of the observer and notice your consciousness within life experience unfolding through your neurobiology, you gain more tools, more capacities, greater expansive potentials to transform your entire life experience from the inside out by liberating your consciousness and rewiring your neurobiology. There is no time like the present, soul friends. The present moment is all that actually exists. Life is vibration. You can shift the manner in which life unfolds by shifting your vibrational point of resonance, which is emanating from your own inner being. You are consciousness, soul friends. You are worthy. You have more potential than you know. Let inner peace be your ecstasy. Let joy be gentle. When there's complete regulation in the body, when there's complete calmness in the mind, when the mind and the body are connected and there's a capacity for conscious presence, your consciousness is actually here. And it's a very, very beautiful place to be when all of the stories can dissolve. And there's no need to be in the past, and there's no need to be in the future. And there is space for pure presence. It is sheer ecstasy. And you deserve sheer ecstasy and ecstatic joy. You are worthy of experiencing the wonder that you are. I believe in you infinitely, soul friends. And if you'd ever like to dive deeper into your personal healing journey, I would be honored to be a healing journey guide for you through my consciousness consulting services. You can explore my website below for more information, or email me anytime at artistryofexistence@gmail.com. I would be honored to connect with you. I also offer self-guided healing journey programs. There's a wide variety of options, videos and books, all kinds of goodies, tools, flow charts and audio tracks. There's all kinds of goodies. So you have tools to embrace your healing journey of life in deeper, more dynamic ways, in your own time, in your own space, from the safety and comfort of your own home. So please feel free to explore that. There's also a website for my products, self-guided healing journey programs. I also have monthly membership. I even have some merchandise. This is a I Love My Parts of Consciousness shirt. I love it so much. It's so wonderful to be able to tangibly prioritize my consciousness and my healing journey in a way that I can be reminded of it. I wear this, and every time I glance down, every time I get a compliment on this shirt, I'm like, oh, this is about spending time with my consciousness. There's an infinite number of parts within me, and they're experiencing life, and I'm witnessing them experience life, and I'm in this with all parts of me. It's a very beautiful place to be, so please feel free to check out my Teespring store as well. I'd be honored to share this magic with you. I believe in you infinitely, soul friends. Let today be the first day of your life. Let today be the first day of the rest of your life. Let it be a fresh slate, a clean start. Let it be a brand new moment that you can walk into with love and empowerment, knowing that you are not the experience, and you do have power to transform how you experience life from the inside out of your own miraculous consciousness and neurobiology. You always have power, so much more power than you know. Let inner peace be your ecstasy. Let joy be gentle. Thank you so much for joining me for this Conversations with Kristin. I believe in you infinitely, and I appreciate your presence here on this healing journey through life. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day, soul friends. Namaste. The love and light in my consciousness. See and honor the love and light in your consciousness. Blessings, soul friends. I will see you next time.